Post-match press conference with James Britz, the Namibian coach. They lost by an odd goal to Angola. Last minute rebound from the goalkeeper. Coach, you would have ideally wished for a brighter start, which would have been 3 points. What do you make of the loss, and how? Just take us through everything you're feeling at the moment.
Look, I think we played against a very good side. We saw the game against Zambia, and we were impressed with what they have done in terms of the game, how many goals they scored. And if you can beat a powerhouse like Zambia 3-1, then it means you have a good squad. Our boys stick to the game plan, I think there were moments where we could have done better when we had the ball. Our boys, the inexperience came in there where they were sometimes too in a rush to play the ball, and sometimes we played the long ball unnecessarily, while we just should have just kept the ball a bit better. And we tried to make some changes which we thought that will help because it has helped us in the friendly games in Windhoek, where we played against the Premier League side, but unfortunately it didn't help us today. We knew that on the wings they are good, and but later on you see our boys started becoming tired, and then they overloaded the right back side. We tried to make a change to get that right. Unfortunately, it didn't help for us, and we considered the goal. We wanted to go with back five, but then we saw we also have them. They were also in a certain moment of the game. They were also the back foot in the second half, and we thought, no, let's try and maybe we can get the goal. Unfortunately, we didn't get the goal, and they scored the one goal.
Yeah, I'd open the floor and take questions for Coach James Britz, the Namibian coach.
Coach, I'm from COSAFA. Coach, that was a late goal. Do you think losing the game was a fair result? Losing the game was a fair result?
Honestly speaking, no. I think a draw would have been a true reflection of the game, because if you look at that with the stats, how many shots they had and how many shots we had, it was almost even. They had more of the ball in the first half. That's what we wanted, but they were not effective towards our goal. They didn't take a lot of shots in the first half, and we maintained them. Look, there are two things in football. If you can have the ball, but you can still not be in control of the game, and you can also not have the ball, but then you can still be in control of the game. So our game plan perfectly worked well in the second half. Once we started to press high, they were also at the back foot. That's why you can see the centre back, what tackle he made in terms of getting the yellow card. If we can see a centre back getting a man of the match, then it must say something. It must say something, that something we have done right. But unfortunately, we didn't get the goal. They scored. We also had 1 or 2 chances that we could have done better, even the passes that we could have done, but unfortunately we didn't do.
This question, Coach, what positives do you take out of this game going forward?
First of all, the scoreline. The scoreline, it's a positive result. It's a 1-0, and look when they scored at the end of the game, and they beat Zambia 3-1. I think, look, the next game we will do better. I believe in the boys. Tactically we were disciplined. There was one player that didn't do so well tactically. Then we had to take him out again because he didn't do what he's supposed to do. So I think next game Zambia, the boys made their first cap. All these boys played for the first time. Only 1 or 2 that played for the country before. So I think the ice has been broken. I think it will be better for the second game.